Hello, and welcome to the second video in this beginner piano lesson series. So let's get into it. In this video, we will be working out of the Accelerated Piano Adventures Book 1 by Nancy and Randall Faber. But for all you need to know is that all the music that you will be needing is going to be given to you. So we'll be starting with Fife and Drum. And this one is using the pedal, which the pedal is, if you're using an acoustic or a regular piano, an upright piano, grand piano, whatever you're using, an acoustic piano, you press down the third pedal. It goes in order 1, 2, and 3. If there's 3 pedals, it's the third one closest to the higher part of the piano, and you press that down, and then you can see it holds it down. The notes are being longer, they're longer notes, and that's what we're going to be doing in this song, Fife and Drum. This song also, as a review, this song uses all 5 on the right hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it needs all these 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's ones you're going to need for the right hand, and for the left hand all you need is your thumb, but I would suggest using you can put your thumb on there, but I would also suggest you could put any of your fingers on there just to try it out. Okay, now I'll play this song for you and you'll be able to hear how it's supposed to sound. But for this, you just play. You just hold the pedal down the entire time. You don't pick it up at all yet in this song. This song you just put it down, and then at the end of the song, when the song's over, then you pick it up, and then the song's over. So I'm going to play it for you. And that's how that song goes. I know in measure 7 it may be kind of difficult because you're playing your 5th finger, your pinky, and your thumb together. You just go 1 with the pedal, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're just playing your thumb on the left hand and your pinky on the right hand together. And I would suggest, if you need to, try playing it without the pedal, and then once you feel correctly right playing it without the pedal, then you can play it with the pedal. And the point of the pedal is to make the sound ring like a drum, like a bass drum. So that is that's the Fife and Drum. Okay. Now on to the My Invention song. This one uses a F right here. So you're going to need thumb. It goes thumb, index, middle, 4th, 5th. So you're going to need the 5th finger. So in this song you're going to be using your 5th finger, your pinky, on the left hand, and you're going to be using your 5th finger in the right hand. And also I want you to go to measure 3, because it uses your thumb. It's like what you were doing in the other song with the thumb and the finger like this in different hands. It's the exact same thing, except you're playing it in one hand. So you put your thumb on the C, and you put your pinky on the 5 like that, and then you go. Just try that right now. And that's a chord. That's what a chord is. And these are going to be important in this song, especially in the third measure. Watch out for them in the third measure, fourth measure, in the seventh measure. So this song is supposed to be played like a machine, and your thumb in the right hand is supposed to be on C, and then your F in the left hand is supposed to be on 3, because it makes it nice and easy. Okay, so I'm going to play this for you. This one, I don't know if you can see because on the other song there was a line underneath it. This one does not require a damper pedal, or it doesn't require you to use the damper pedal. So I'm just going to be playing this. If you can, follow along or pause the video when I'm done and then play it on your own. Okay, now it may have been kind of difficult because it's switching between the thumb and what you want to do with that thumb and middle finger, or sorry, thumb and pinky, you want to, it's almost like you're rocking your hand back and forth. That's how you go. And I want you to try that, and then you can try that on the left hand too. You're going from your thumb C to the F. Even though you don't have that in this song, it'll be useful to be able to do it in both hands. You want to be able to get that motion of rocking your wrist back and forth. Now I'm going to play it slower so you can get a feel of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one's simple because it uses quarter notes and half notes. So if you need to pause the video, then pause it, and then you can play through it, figure out the notes and rhythms and stuff, and then you can continue the video to progress. And I'm not doing and as these videos progress, I'll be shortening them, or not really shortening them, but I'll be giving you less content, if that makes sense, because it's going to be harder stuff, so you're not going to want as much content, because you're going to be a video every week, so you're not going to want to have 15 songs to have ready by next week. So just a few songs. Now we're moving on to reading. Now we're reading the half steps. So those are the half steps as a review of last week. And half step, those were all half steps. This is whole steps. Those are whole steps. Those are whole steps. Whole step from last week and half step. That's half steps. Okay. That's just a nice review. And also to remember, if you didn't watch last week's video, I would suggest watching that. But if you were watching these videos, or watching these other 2 songs, and they weren't too hard for you, then you can continue with this video. But if you found any of this hard, go back to the other video and just work on it. Okay, this song has a repeat sign. And a repeat sign, what that is it's a bar with two dots. you'll see it. It's at the beginning and the end of a phrase. It's got a line, and there's two dots, and then at the bottom of the line there's two dots at the top and the bottom, and that's a repeat. That means you go back to the beginning of that section and play it through again. So I'm going to play this song for you so you can get a feel of it. This song only uses the right hand, and the second finger is on the D. So you're starting on the D here, and that you're going to use your index finger. So I'm going to sing it and play it for you so you can get a feel of how it's supposed to sound with the repeat. In the valley of the mountains, through the countryside, crossing rivers, passing forest, through the scenic ride, miles and miles of traveling on the train tracks, in the valley up the mountains, through the countryside. And this song, that's how it goes. And this song doesn't use the left hand at all. There's no left hand. And if you want to make it sound a little better, this is just a suggestion. If you're getting a little bored with this, if you get a little bored with this song, take your hand and either choose. There's this note. You can either go down 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. You can see, like, down below the piano, you can see there's a note that looks exactly like that. This one. Or you can go down lower, and you can play this, like, and then I'm not going to repeat it. And that's a suggestion. You can play either this one or a little bit lower, this one. And that's just to make it sound a little bit more exciting and less boring. Because even though it's a beginner song, there's ways to make these songs sound more interesting. And adding that D makes it sound a little bit more energetic and spooky. Okay, for our last song, we'll be focusing on the Roman trumpets, and this has lots of stuff together, like here. That part. So try playing this note, the C, like thumb and pinky, like that, playing that together. Just play that a couple times in different forms. Just try that. And then this song it starts out on the fourth finger, the ring finger on the, starts out the ring finger on the F here. So you're playing the C and F, 1 and 5, C and F, and then the 4 is on F, so it's like this. I'll play it for you just so you can get a feel of it, but try this on your own. These are half notes, so it's 1, 2, 1. This is played at it's played proudly at a loud volume. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just the left hand, and just the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it uses just the right hand for this next line, starting on 2. 1, 2, 4, and then it goes back to the same thing it was before with the 1 and 5 and the 4 on F. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's how that song goes. But and I want you to practice the 1 and 5. I told you that would be useful, and it was going to be, and then practice the F. And then also another thing you should try is practicing is starting on your pinky on this G and practice going down. Until it becomes comfortable, because you're going to need that a couple times, and 3 times in this song you're going to need that. Okay, now I'm going to play it at full tempo with the pedal. This is the sustain pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And just keep in mind, you're playing it for 2 measures. Like at the first 2 measures, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you take the pedal off, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go using the pedal again for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then take it off, and then you go down again. And then you have an entire line where you don't use the pedal at all, and then after that line, it goes back to the same thing as before with the pedal. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then no pedal. And then 4 and 1, 5. 3, 4, and that's how that goes. And it might be a little hard using the pedal and then let go of it, and then using it and letting go of it, but that's a good skill to work on. But I would suggest first being able to count the rhythm and play it correctly, count the rhythm correctly, and then play the song correctly without the pedal. And then the last step will be adding the pedal. And then once you can do that, then you can do any of these songs, or then you can go on to the next song. Okay, that is the end of this lesson. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Come back next week for the next video in the beginner piano.